Hey everyone, I just want to start off by saying my name's Eli, and I'm going to be your coach from here on out. I want to start this call by saying thank you. Thank you for coming here and trying something different, and trying something to change. Because we all know why we're here. It's not because we're wanting to get a job. We're not here, we're trying to get out of a job. So I want to say, start by saying thank you. Thank you for trying something different. Just so you know, guys, there's a big difference for me for those that come here and want to make money, and those that come here knowing they're not looking to make money. They're looking for what money gets them. Okay? There's a big difference for me as a coach in my eyes for the people that come here wanting to make a change, wanting to change the way they're looking at money, wanting to change the way they're living their lives, change their lifestyle, change whatever you're looking to get different, instead of coming here and going, well, I just want money. Okay, guys, the reason I say that, the reason I'm so specific about that right off the bat is because there's a big difference in success for people when they come here and they go, I really want to make money, and when they come here and they go, I want to do something different. I want to change my life. I want to spend more time with my kids. I want to enjoy the freedom that I have right now, because tomorrow I might not have it. Tomorrow something could happen. I might lose everything that I thought I had. Okay, there's a big difference for me as a coach in that. And I want to say thank you for those that are coming here because you want what money gets you, not because you come here because you want money. Because it's a big difference, guys. This company is not for those that are looking for get rich quick. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Nothing works that way. Okay, this company is for those that are looking to actually change their lives successfully and actually have the freedom and time of availability to start spending time with their families and their wives and their kids and everyone around them, because they understand what's most important here. Okay? Now, I want to start this off because I talk about this a lot. I talk about money. I talk about, why we look at money, and I talk about, why everyone's coming here. But I know everyone's different because everyone's in a different position in life. And the way I've learned where we are in our positions in life and how I've started to understand where people are is something kind of silly. Something we almost all of us learned in college, or if we're going to college, we may have not learned it, but we're starting to. Maybe you heard it once. And what this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I want to talk about this in this call because it's silly. And it's also very important. Okay, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, guys. If you don't know what it is, go ahead and look it up on Google real quick, just in another search engine. Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the best way to describe it is the scale of human desire and why we're here. Okay, it has 5 levels to this, and I'm a big believer in this because I'm a big believer that there's only about 5 reasons I get out of bed. Only about 5 reasons I'm here to do any of this is because of these 5 needs. Okay, the first one, guys, if you don't know it, it's physical needs: food, water, nowadays bills, because it's that important. Bills will keep us going. So those are our physical needs. That's what, as humans, that's the first thing we look for, is trying to get our bills satisfied. Okay, once that's satisfied, the next thing we start looking for is security. That's the next level, is security. This is when we start looking for more income coming into us. We want more money coming in. We want a consistency coming in every freaking week, or every 2 weeks, or every month. Okay, we just focus on our next income. Also included in security is savings accounts. We're all trying to get something saved. That doesn't mean we're good at it, but we're all looking for something to put away in case of an emergency, or in case of a trip that we're wanting to take, or in case of maybe next month I won't be able to pay my bills because, I don't work that much, or I don't have a job that gives me that income. Okay, that's what we look for. We also look for retirement. We look for health insurance. We look for dental insurance. Okay, we look for all these things. Okay, that's the second level, security. Now, guys, again, eventually this level as well, just as physical needs, gets satisfied. So we go on to the next. Okay, this is the third level. The third level, guys, being relationship goals. Okay, and this might be a little bit different than Maslow's, but I put this third. Okay, relationship needs. Guys, this is when we want to start spending time with our kids. This is when we want to start spending time with our wife or our girlfriend or our boyfriend or our kids or our family members or our spouses, reiterated that a lot. Okay, if you don't know, if you can't tell, those are the things that are important to me. Maybe our siblings, maybe our grandparents, our friend group. Okay, these are when we cultivate our relationships. This is when we start focusing on, okay, well, what do I do? Who I'm bored. I'm lonely. I want to start spending time with people, and we spend time with people. Guys, here's the sad part. That gets satisfied, and I say it's sad because we hear this one sentence which lets us know every single time when people don't want their relationship satisfied anymore. And we say it all the time. Guys, if you don't know it, it's the phrase, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored with my life. I'm bored with spending time with my family. It's not a bad thing, guys, to be bored. It's just what we say. We say I'm bored. Okay, at this point, the next thing we start going to is a little different. Okay, this is, if you can think logically here, when we say I'm bored on step 3, what's the obvious next thing? Well, now we're trying to fix that boredom. Now we start going on fun, freedom, and prestige. Now we want to go out and we want to start enjoying our lives. Some of us want to go party. Some of us want to go travel. Some of us want to focus on our hobbies. We want to just enjoy what we don't have right now. Okay, that's fun, freedom, and prestige. I say prestige, and why we include this in is because nowadays, and this is reiterated over and over again, it wouldn't be so popular, or it wouldn't be a thing. Prestige wouldn't be a thing unless social media wasn't so popular. Okay, because nowadays it's not, okay, I'm going to go on vacation, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to relax, I'm going to enjoy my time. No, the first thing you do is you hop off the plane, you pull out your cell phone, you take a selfie and you go, vacation. And you post it on everything. You post it on 7 different social media sites. Because we don't just want to go on vacation. We want people to recognize that we go on vacation. It's important to us. Don't think it's a bad thing. It's actually very important to us as humans to get recognition when we succeed. Because it reiterates that we're succeeding, and if we get reiterated that we're succeeding, we're going to succeed more. Okay, it's natural. Guys, that's the 4th level, is fun, freedom, and prestige. And then the last level is self-actualization. Guys, there's a lot of, this is psychologists' fun playground. Because they can state every reason and rhyme of what self-actualization means. I think the simplest way to describe what that means is one word. Accomplishments. Achievements. Getting our goals, right? And this is when we, these accomplishments, this self-actualization, this is when we start focusing on our religion, our bodies. This is when we start focusing on our wealth. This is when we start focusing on our businesses. This is when we start focusing on our, cultivating our relationships even further to the point that we've always wanted them. Guys, this is when we start focusing on us. Okay? Or, this is when we start focusing on helping others. Okay? That's what self-actualization means. It's when we start achieving our goals. Guys, those are the 5 levels. And I don't talk about this because I like talking about it, which I kind of do. But I talk about this because I want you to understand in these 5 levels that we're all somewhere. Okay, some of us are physical needs, some of us are security needs, some of us are relationship needs, some of us are fun, freedom, and prestige, and then some of us are at self-actualization. Guys, the reason I talk about this is because I want to know where you are. The reason I make this video is because I want to know where you are as a coach so that I can coach you properly. Okay, what I mean by this of where we are as people is I'm looking at, are you a physical needs? Are you struggling to get food, water, and pay your bills? Or are you at security needs where most of your bills are paid, most of them? Most of your food is taken care of, most of your water is taken care of, you're surviving. Are you focusing on security where I just need a new income because I don't have a consistent income? Or I'm trying to build a savings account because if something went wrong right now, I'd be in a ditch. Or I'm trying to get a 401k because I'm about to retire. Because I'm there. Like if I keep working, I'm going to die by the time I'm 60. Okay, or 50 or 40. Okay, because I need to retire right now. I'm at that age. Some of us, maybe it's just that I'm trying to get something to where I can actually afford health insurance for my family, which costs me almost $2,000 a month. If you're there, Let me know. If your physical needs, let me know. If you're just trying to get more time because all those other stuff is taken care of and you want more time with your family and friends, let me know. If you're really just trying to have more fun and freedom, i.e. you're a younger person and most of those things have been satisfied you for your whole life, haha. Some of it's a little bit older, some of us have those things. But you're trying to figure out how to have more fun and freedom and you want the money to go out and do those things, let me know. If you're at self-actualization, I just want to ask you one question. Why are you here? In fact, I don't just want to ask self-actualization. I want to ask everyone that's on any level that question. And I want you to answer me. Why are you here? Why? Because apparently it's one of those things. Apparently you're trying to get your bills paid. Apparently you're trying to build a savings account or your 401k or whatever. Apparently you're trying to build something that you don't currently have. Some of you come here because you're an entrepreneur in business. And you really want to just keep going. And you saw this and you went, wow, that's something that I want to learn because it's something I don't know. Okay, in which case, kudos to you. I was similar. Okay, I didn't have, guys, if you want to know more about me, I didn't have a reason to come here. In my mind, I was fairly successful before here. Here was my problem. My success was tied to my time too much. I would go out and I would knock doors to be successful. I would build businesses to be successful. And those two things, guess what? They require more than capital, money, or anything else. Time. I didn't have time. Guys, I had my family behind me. Guys, my first year of marriage, when I first got married, I was like that. And it was really hard because I never saw my wife. Never saw her. I would literally work anywhere from 12 to 15 hours a day. I never saw her. Guys, that puts a strain. Puts a real strain on anything new or lasting when you work that much. That whole cultivating relationship things, you're trading all relationships up, fun, freedom, and prestige, and all this other stuff. You're sacrificing all of that just to have those other two needs met. You're putting up a wall because you're so focused on these things. It's a problem. It breaks us down and it kills everything else that we really want in life. Because those first two things, that's not what we want in life. That's what we want to satisfy in life so we can actually go after our desires. So I want you guys to really think about that and why you're here. The last thing that I want, guys, is I want you to focus on kind of where you're at right now. I want you to think about where you are in your life. Think about how old you are. Think about what level of life you're at compared to your peers. I know, don't compare yourself, whatever. I don't care about all the crap that comes along with that. I want you to compare yourself because that's what motivates and pushes us. So compare yourself with where you are with your peers, your lifestyle, where you live, the kind of vehicles you drive, the kind of time you have with your family, the important things, not the cars. Those are important, but like family and friends and how much time you have to spend with the people you care about. How are you helping people? Compare yourself to your peers real quick and ask yourself the question, am I where I want to be right now? Am I on track to where I want to be in my life? 10, 20, 15, 5 years down the road. Am I on track to where I want to be in life? I want you guys to ask yourselves the questions of where you are. Guys, I'm asking you to ask yourself these questions because I actually want you to tell me. So what I want you to do at this point, guys, if you don't know already, is I'm going to give you a few assignments now. I want you to, one, send me the answers to the questions that I ask in this video. Just to reiterate that. Why are you here? That's one of the questions. The second question I want you to ask is, or I want you to answer is, what's your lifestyle like? Kind of explain that to me. It doesn't have to be long. Make it a sentence or two. Just kind of explain what your lifestyle looks like. So that's question 2. The next thing I want you to do is I want you to send me the answer to, what's going to motivate you to succeed here. What's your reason? What's pushing you besides me? Besides where you are on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What's pushing you to succeed here? Not in life, here. Those are the 3 questions I want you to answer and send to me on Skype. Guys, I don't work that much on email. I don't work that much on text messages. Okay, I have a secretary that handles that stuff because I work a lot. And the number one problem that I just told you was my issue before was my time. So if I don't answer your email and you send this to me on email, know why? It's because I'm not focused there. I'm focused on Skype. Guys, answer me on Skype. Connect with me on Skype. If you don't know how to do that, go to Skype. Download it on your laptop. If your laptop's having a problem with it, download it on your smartphone. Make whatever email you need to make, unless you already have one. Search in the search engine. You're going to search my email address. I don't have a Skype ID. I just put my email address as my Skype ID, which is eadair, A-D-A-I-R, at digitalaltitude.co, not .com, .co, all in lowercase. Add me on Skype and answer these questions for me. Okay? And the last thing I want you guys to do after you've answered these questions is I'm going to open up steps 1, 2, and 3 for you through the Digital Altitude System. Just to set some expectation, these first 6 steps are explaining our company. Our company, not my company, our company. You're here now. I need you to know what we do. This is going to explain what we do, how we do it, and it's not only going to explain how it's going to teach you how to build one similar. Because that's important to us, for you to know exactly how everything works, so that if you wanted to, you could go around and make something just as good. But I want you to come up with, I want you to watch all those steps 1, 2, and 3. Okay, everything past that's going to be locked. Watch steps 1, 2, and 3. Answer all the stuff in the study, guys. You don't have to send it to me, guys. Just answer it yourself so you can retain that info, because it's important. And then once you've watched steps 1, 2, and 3, I want you to go and I want you to schedule a step 3 call. Okay, if you look at the top of my website, over here, okay, it's going to say welcome, and then it's going to say step 3 call. I want you to click on step 3 call. Read that entire page and schedule a call with me. Guys, Skype is required to work here. That step 3 call is all going to be on Skype. Okay? Guys, this is a lecture. It's not just going to be you on this call. So don't think you have to have your camera on. Actually, I want you guys to have your cameras off and have your mics muted on this call. If you don't know how to do that, look at the bottom of Skype. There's a mic. Do it. Mute the call. I'm just going to be lecturing. Guys, I want to tell you about some things in those last 3 steps, and I want to explain how we do it. Okay, my job as a coach is to teach you. That step 3 call, there's going to be a lot of people on it. You have to have step 3 done to do that call, but I want you to schedule that call, get to step 3 by the time that call starts, have me added on Skype by the time that call starts, and let us continue and really move forward so we can really get you involved in this program. I know this was a long video, guys. Thank you so much for sitting through it. If you have questions for me directly, don't call me. I'm probably not going to answer. Again, my time is very valuable to me. But message me on Skype, and I will get back to you. As fast as I can, I will get back to you. Because that's important to me to let you guys know what's going on. Okay, but message me on Skype. I'll get back to you, and I'll let you know what's going on. Step 3 calls, guys. That's the number one thing that should be your number one priority right now, is answering all those questions, adding me on Skype, watching step 3 calls, and then scheduling a step 3 call. Okay, so watching steps 1, 2, and 3 and scheduling a step 3 call. Most important thing. Guys, if you have any more questions, if you want to know more about me as a coach, about how I got here, about some of my businesses and why I've decided to be a coach, message me and ask. Guys, I'm an open book. I am strict with my time, but I'm an open book. Just ask me a question if you have one. I'm going to let you go, guys, now. I actually have to run on to another appointment. I know I'm filming a video, but I actually have to run to an appointment. If you have questions, reach out to me on Skype, and we'll see you there. Okay, thanks, guys. Bye. If it lets me.